What's good, you too? It's your boy Spivey, and today I'm coming at y'all with another reaction video. Now in this video, man, we got top 10 scary videos that'll make you breathe manually. Imagine having to breathe manually, bro. That'd be a very difficult life, bro. Imagine you have to think about breathing all day, every day while you're doing your day-to-day activities. That'd be tough. But hey, we gonna get right into this video. These intros to these videos be hilarious too. Like, who comes up with things like this? Really, bro. But hey, look, if you guys are new, make sure to sub to the channel. I bring nothing but lit content. We gonna get right into this. Scary videos. I haven't done this in a while. Let's go.
Some videos are so terrifying that you may catch yourself holding your breath.
I hate this guy, but I love him at the same time because he has the perfect voice for scary videos. But it's like when you're watching this at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro, I just would hate to hear this guy's voice. He just makes it 100 times worse.
Number 10.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm recording real quick though.
Imagine recording a selfie video after an emergency landing in the Pacific Ocean. That's what this pilot did in August of 2019 when two aircrafts were taking part in an aerial photo shoot. The video captures the aftermath of an emergency landing in Half Moon Bay near San Francisco. One of the planes, a single-engine Beechcraft Bonanza, malfunctioned, losing power. Video footage from above caught the landing, which was an admirably safe
one. So they landed on the water?
According to the pilot that managed to stay in the air, the downed pilot, David Leash, and his passenger both survived after Leash set the plane down nicely in the water. Leash then captured the aftermath of the incident on video.
So when does it get scary?
Standing abroad the wing of the plane and later hanging onto pieces of floating items like seat cushions and window shades to help the pair tread water until rescuers arrived. The plane can be seen in the video going bottoms up, sinking nose first into the ocean. The pair, in fairly good spirits, all things considered, managed their best to stay afloat, although David notes the water is quite cold.
Water's a little bit cold, but we're all right. I set it down real easy. No one got hurt.
What's gonna happen, bro?
We're good. Did everything right?
Thankfully, overhead, his fellow pilots sent mayday calls to the Coast Guard, alerting them to the incident. Still, the pair were risking hypothermia in cold water for around 40 minutes by the time a Coast Guard helicopter that was on a training mission arrived. David continued filming as they were being airlifted out of there. Although they certainly were lucky, they didn't make it out pain-free. While waiting, they'd been repeatedly stung by jellyfish. Number 9, claustrophobic hole, published to YouTube in December of 2020.
Bro, I hate claustrophobia, bro. That's one thing about me, bro. I can't be in tight spaces, and knowing that I can't get out of that tight space will really bother me.
19, Brandon Gross writes, my friend Danielle took me into one of the craziest caves I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
I'm very bad with tight spaces and decided to face my fears. Would he live to regret it?
Oh my god. Look at how tight that...
decided to face my fears.
You gotta be skinny to pull this off, bro.
Would he live to regret it? The footage follows the pair squeezing into a tight slot. Holding onto a rope, they descend into what can only be a claustrophobic nightmare. As the underground cave gets tighter and more suffocating by the minute, the cave widens and narrows, but at one point, Brandon notes that the space into which he intends to squeeze is
Imagine something bad happens and you gotta get out of there, bro. You know how hard it's gonna be with all them tight little crevices?
As wide as the length of his foot. Slithering through the caves, they finally reach the bottom cavern. When they start to continue exploring the claustrophobic corners, Brandon experiences a brief panic attack but continues on, seeing his friend Danielle wriggle ahead as she navigates further restrictive spaces. Would make anyone squirm, and squirm Brandon does, but he manages to make his way back to the light. When at last Brandon squeezes his way out of the hole, he celebrates being free from that claustrophobic nightmare.
You kind of put it on yourself though. Not gonna lie.
Waterlogged. Are you heading out to a seaside restaurant tonight? You might want to reconsider. Published to YouTube by Ed Haddon, March of 2014. They wrote, Jill Freeland, the artist and videographer, was having breakfast this
They
morning
said
at
party's
Moby
over.
Dick's with her family and got a little more sea salt than was on the menu. The footage shows
More sea salt that was on the menu. He trying to be funny. He trying to be scary but funny at the same
got
time.
a little more sea salt than was on the menu. The footage shows the restaurant overlooking a stormy gray sea. While the customers await their meal, they helplessly watch as the waves take on a life of their own. They probably think they're safe inside, but boy, are they wrong.
Hey, there's no way he talks like this in real life. If he does, bro, I cannot be 1,000 feet near that dude, bro. I can't, bro. I'm scared of you. I am scared of you. I can't be around you if you talk like that in real life, bro. Time to go.
The water crashes against the window and glass shatters as the spectators scream. Someone calmly says, time to go, and the customers are told to leave the restaurant, which they do without argument.
Imagine, you know what I just thought about? It has nothing to do with the video, but imagine this guy, like you meet him in real life, right? And you're like eating with him. You just chilling, eating lunch with him at a restaurant somewhere. And he says, where do you live? Where are you from? What is your favorite thing to do? Like, bro, I wouldn't even want to answer any of those questions, bro, because your voice is just so creepy. Like, you need to practice. You need to change your voice a little bit, bro. It's bad, bro.
It appears that no one was hurt in the incident, but they certainly saw firsthand how indifferent Mother Nature is to brunch. Number 7. Help me. Baby monitors sometimes capture that which we don't even know is there. This creepy clip was posted to r/ghosts by Zealous Ideal Call 53. It shows a monitor placed in a child's bedroom. The baby is playing while her guardian appears to be on her phone. All is normal until you turn up the sound.
You gotta constantly watch the kids.
Snarls help me 3 times in a row at the beginning of the video. Neither the baby nor the young woman in the video appears to hear the voice.
It's time to leave the house for good.
Is it crossed wires with a nearby baby monitor?
How is the baby doing all this, though? The baby, she climbing up there like Spider-Man.
Is it crossed wires with a nearby baby monitor? Did someone hack the monitor's sound? Or is it an EVP capturing someone beyond crying out for help? The Redditor explains in the comments that this isn't the only strange occurrence in their house, and that paranormal events have regularly been happening since she was pregnant. The Redditor writes, we've had another incident with her nanny cam and seeing a black shadow near her, an orb, and her suddenly waking up screaming. I've had issues in my own room with the feeling of someone watching me, breathing on my neck, severe night terrors, and missing items that suddenly return. Does this give more credence to the presence of a paranormal entity? My answer is yes.
My answer is yes.
Numbers.
That's loud. How can she not hear that? She either hears it and just doesn't care, which is very weird, because if she's... Bro,
Number 6, Crowbar Lurker, better safe than sorry. This video proves that saying couldn't be more true. A mother in Cork, Ireland was threatened via letter by a former work colleague. In fact, he was watching her, and CCTV footage caught her terrifying ordeal on camera. After someone had painted her car tires pink and put X's and O's on the car's windows, as well as the message, I win. The homeowner, Una Ring, installed a CCTV camera outside her home. It captured her work colleague posting a menacing letter to the windshield of her car. What it said was so disturbing I can't say it here. Thankfully, a civilian police
that makes us want to know what it says, though.
Of the Peace of Ireland were made aware of the lurker's threats and were surveilling Una's home. What followed was the lurker's escalation. He came around Una's with a crowbar in hand and was caught on camera approaching her property. He was also discovered to be in possession of rope and duct tape. The suspect was confronted by the protectors and was taken into custody.
That guy's
Una
weird.
says she owes her life to them. The creep was given 5 years behind bars for his actions.
He needs
Number
500.
5, Phantom Theater. When performing at the theater, more often than not, you hope to entertain, but some audience are not very lively. Originally published by YouTuber Phil Koch, this footage shows a paranormal investigation. While exploring a haunted theater, Phil kicks back in his theater seat, sitting alone in the dark room. A wide shot shows no one in the aisle behind Phil. The row is entirely empty. Little does he know he's in for more than a show. Watch the seat to his left behind him. While sitting there staring forward,
said he's in for more than a show.
Seat shudders back and forth, as if someone pushed it down to sit but then decided against it. Although he couldn't have seen the movement, the sound sends Phil fleeing the scene, likely without any desire for an encore.
That's bro, hey, some of these look very, very realistic, bro. I honestly think some of these are real, bro. They gotta be 100% authentic. They really do.
This entire theater is reserved for the
Some of this stuff is real, yo.
And he and his paranormal team
Unfortunately,
disturbed a packed house.
demonic.
But another investigation by Phil is gaining much traction in the Spanish-speaking community. While investigating, this door opens right in front of him, and people are claiming to see this figure.
We're still back here again. And we'll take a look.
I see it too. Nah, bro. And
What do you think?
That's in the movie
I
theater?
wouldn't be going anywhere near that building. Number 4, Prison Screech. We may have just discovered the soundtrack to your nightmares. Published to YouTube by...
Yo, this kid is a menace, bro. I don't care, bro. No. This is an ugly child, bro. He is ugly, bro. No.
Call of Man in June of 2019.
This guy is
clip shows
straight
a young man
ugly,
in a
bro.
prison cell.
No.
No context given. He speaks to the camera and, in the midst of his monologue, he gives a strange, otherworldly shriek like a velociraptor. Why?
Yo!
Well, YouTubers have a wealth of hypotheses. For example, Lord Woody thinks that the man is sucking the soul out of the cameraman. I just know if I were in this situation, I'd be getting the heck out of there.
Duh. I hope you... Bro.
Number 3, being followed.
That would wake me up in the morning, though. That was my alarm clock. That for sure wake me up.
Do you feel
I
like
get more reaction videos for y'all.
Then you should probably trust your gut. Published to YouTube by Upbeat Yamaha in February of 2019. This video follows a motorcyclist minding his own business on the open road. Wearing a GoPro, he manages to capture a white truck in front of him. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ahead, the truck pulls over to the side of the road. This too appears innocent enough, but after passing the white truck and later taking a turn onto a side street, seeing the truck continue along, you probably wouldn't expect what comes next. The biker returns to the main road, and the same white truck now a ways ahead pulls over again, letting him pass a second time. The biker starts to wonder what's going on.
Yeah, I would wonder, but I wouldn't be too concerned. Yeah, I'd just be like, that's kind of weird. But I just move on about my day. But if that happens again, bro, honestly, I wouldn't be scared. I'd probably confront the dude. Like, bro, why are you following me? Like, what's going on with you, bro? Like...
He thinks the truck is following him. He suspects the driver might be trying to record his license plate to report him for something. Although he says he hasn't done anything to report, he again pulls over at an intersection and attempts to wait out the suspect who has stopped his weapon.
If you think anybody's following you, the best thing to do, I heard about this. You gotta, like, let's just say you're in the neighborhood that's like in a circle. Drive in that circle about 3 times, and if he's still following you after the 3rd time you've done it, then you know for a fact that he's following you, and then you should get out of that situation. Just drive 100 miles per hour and just, get out of there. You know, go crazy. Or call the police. You know, do something.
The biker says the man in the truck is attempting to wave him on. After a brief face-off, the biker turns to the left, noting the guy's plate number.
He's driving away, right?
Pictures of him. While the video doesn't come to any concrete conclusion about what the white truck wanted, the biker suspects that he's dealt with the same man before. Some in the comments think it's probably just some angry boomer who's mad about how loud the bike is. Others advise that if this happens again...
And if that's true, he's just mad about him riding a motorcycle and how loud it is, bro. You're lame, bro, because there's no way you got that much time in your day. You really got time in your day to go out of your way and to bother somebody riding their motorcycle, bro. Like, that's just lame, you know?
And to pull into a fire station, as they most certainly will help someone being followed. A cautionary tale if there ever was one. For all we know, this lurker could have had even more sinister motives. Number 2, paranormal motorcycle. What lurks in your alley in the middle of the night? This video may surprise you. Published to YouTube by Tasklock in March of 2021. The security footage was recorded on the 30th of December 2020 at around 4 in the morning. An empty road with a few motorcycles and bicycles parked along each side, still in the darkness, at least for the moment. Suddenly, someone invisible decides to take this bike out for a spin. The motorcycle abruptly pulls out into the road.
When I see stuff like this, bro, I'm like, how could this possibly be staged? It's not like an invisible wire. It's just somebody pulls an invisible wire and the bike moves. Like, that just doesn't make any sense, bro. When I see stuff like this, I'm like, bro, there's got to be something paranormal going on. Because there's no way a bike that's just parked, sitting there, does that. That honestly makes me believe, like, things like that actually make me believe in God even more. Because if there's paranormal things like demons and stuff like that, then there's got to be a God. You know, that's the way I think.
Turning in place. At one point, it slows in its turning, then jerks forward and continues in its path before falling over on the side in the middle of the road. Could this just be something mechanical malfunctioning in the bike? Or did a ghost realize he didn't have enough momentum mid-launch? I've got a challenge for you.
What's the challenge,
Since you've
bro?
made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe?
Alright, I got you, bro. I like the video. I think I'm subbed to you. No, I'm not. Let me sub to you. I got you, bro. You know, I'm no hater, bro. I got you.
Just 5 seconds, because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram.
Bro, this guy's hilarious, bro.
Videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram.
No, the pictures was making me laugh,
Instagram
bro.
at DylanIsChillin' YT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1.
Y'all follow his Instagram out of fear, like, oh, I gotta follow this Instagram account. Oh, something bad's gonna happen. Some paranormal activity's gonna happen in my house.
And
he scares you into following him. Next thing you know, we got 20 million followers.
It's gotta be abandoned, right? Posted to r/ghosts by Livid Excuse 1640. This video reminds every paranormal explorer to be always on their guard. The Redditors driving
That just looks so shady, bro. Not shady. What's the word I'm looking for? That just looks so sketchy. It's dark. You're in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road. Does that sound like anything? Does it sound like anything positive is gonna happen, bro? Nothing good is gonna happen. I'm gonna see a clown pop out of nowhere with a machete, and he's gonna slash my tires, and my car is gonna stop working. Then he's gonna break my window, and then he's gonna try to hit me with the machete. Like, it's not gonna be a good day.
A dirt road
or a
at
good night.
In what appears to be the boonies with no lights around apart from a faint, distant glow. And yet, in the middle of nowhere, they come upon a rundown white house. It's dark and clearly abandoned, or so you think, as the Redditor drives slowly past, shining a flashlight onto the house.
That house looks scary,
its empty
bro.
and broken windows, nothing else. That is, until he zooms in on a center window.
That house has been there since the 1600s, bro. If a house is that old, don't go to it because it's probably haunted.
Here appears a white hooded figure without discernible features. The realization of what they're seeing scares them enough to drop their camera and drive away, while many Redditors in the comments believe the figure is a squatter.
Bro, you know what I thought about? I'm not bad for pausing, but imagine if you ran out of gas in that area. Bro, that's tough luck, bro. That is really tough luck. Your thing just... and just turn off, bro. Your thing just go on E.
Rather than a
That's
ghost,
tough.
this sighting at an assumedly abandoned house would be unsettling regardless. The Redditor writes in the comments, I've been in the house once and it's like the people living there just up and left clothes in closets, dishes in the sink, toys on the floor. It was wild. I got halfway down the hallway and something that felt like pure evil came over me and I ran back out. He also shares some still
Wait, so
photos
he
with
went in the house, bro? Why'd you go in the house? Are you dumb?
The Redditor writes in the comments, I've been in the house once and it's like the
Okay, he
people...
just said he went in the house. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Y'all be doing this to yourselves, bro. Y'all know that, right? Y'all be doing it, bro. It's y'all fault.
living there just up and left clothes in closets, dishes in the sink, toys on the floor. It was wild. I got halfway down the hallway and something that felt like pure evil came over me and I ran back out. He also shares some still photos with
I'm like, I thought I see something right there. That looked like a malnourished alien looking out the window or something. I don't know what that is.
That he took from the clip.
Look like an alien that hasn't eaten in 30 years.
This is only a test.
5 scary videos that'll cause insomnia, bro. These titles, bro, are insane. Like, I don't know how y'all come up with these titles, bro. My titles is very simple. Reaction, title of the song or whatever I'm reacting to, and that's it, bro. Like, I don't know how you guys come up with these titles, bro. You guys have crazy imaginations, bro. He said 5 scary videos that'll cause insomnia. I guess we'll react to that sometime. But hey, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I bring nothing but lit content. And if you're really rocking with me, make sure to follow me on my social medias, man. Without further ado, I'm out, y'all. Peace.